As the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps drill video racks up views worldwide, has Iran effectively shown it can shut the Strait of Hormuz at will? With ships forced to halt as missiles streak over the Gulf, is this just an exercise or a rehearsal for real war at sea? With tankers waiting in fear and missiles flying overhead, are the US and Iran edging toward a catastrophic clash in the world's oil choke point? As over 50 US war jets mass near Iran and IRGC live-fire drills briefly close Hormuz, is this the last warning before someone pulls the trigger? US and Iran are both hardening their military posture even as indirect diplomatic talks continue in Geneva, according to recent reports. In a 24-hour window, the US reportedly deployed more than 50 F-35, F-22 and F-16 fighter jets toward the Middle East, as first detailed by Axios on February 17th. These rapid movements were documented using flight tracking data and confirmed by senior US officials cited in multiple media reports. Separately, on February 16th, the US Air Force deployed 18 F-35A Lightning II jets from RAF Lakenheath to the Middle East as part of a broader buildup. The F-35As came from the 495th Fighter Squadron based at RAF Lakenheath in the United Kingdom before heading toward the region. Analysts note this movement represents one of the largest single F-35 deployments to the Middle East in recent months. The fighter package was supported en route by 7 KC-135 Stratotanker aircraft flying out of RAF Mildenhall in the UK. These tankers are helping establish a forward refueling node in the eastern Mediterranean to sustain air operations. Experts say such forward positioning indicates the deployment is intended to support extended operations, not just a one-time transit. President Donald Trump has also ordered the deployment of the USS Gerald R. Ford to the Middle East to join the USS Abraham Lincoln Carrier Strike Group. Meanwhile, Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps conducted naval live-fire drills in the Strait of Hormuz on February 16th and 17th. It was the second time in recent weeks that Iran held large-scale exercises in the strait, featuring real munitions. During the drills, Iran's rapid response battalions practiced both offensive and defensive maneuver tactics, according to state-linked reports. Iranian forces reportedly fired missiles at designated targets within or near the Strait of Hormuz area during the exercise. Unmanned drones were used for reconnaissance and attack profiles under simulated conditions of electronic jamming. Amid the exercise, Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei issued a direct warning to the US over its carrier deployments in the region. Khamenei declared that more dangerous than the carrier is the weapon that can send it to the bottom of the sea, in a televised address.
They think that our army is the strongest army in the world. The strongest army in the world can sometimes take a blow that will not be able to recover from it. They say that we have sent a ship to Iran. A ship is a dangerous machine. But more dangerous than a ship is the weapon that can take it to the bottom of the sea. Iran, Iran, Iran. The President of the United States said in one of his last speeches that the United States has not been able to remove the Islamic Republic for 47 years. He complained to his own people. The United States has not been able to remove the Islamic Republic for 47 years. This is a good confession. I say that you will not be able to remove the Islamic Republic.
Parts of the Strait of Hormuz were temporarily closed for several hours, forcing commercial vessels to wait until the waterway reopened. Iranian media said the closure was implemented to uphold safety and navigation rules while the live fire drills were underway. IRGC Navy Commander Alireza Tangsiri stated that Iranian forces are prepared to shut the Strait of Hormuz entirely if ordered by the government. The strait is regarded as the world's most critical oil export choke point, connecting major Gulf crude producers to global markets. These parallel military signals coincided with a second round of indirect US-Iran nuclear talks hosted in Geneva with Omani mediation. US, Iranian, and Omani representatives struck a cautiously optimistic tone after the session, suggesting limited but tangible progress.
We managed to reach a general agreement on a number of guiding principles, based on which we will move forward from now on and start working on text for a possible agreement. This does not mean that we can quickly reach an agreement, but at least a path has started. We hope that this is done as soon as possible and we are ready to spend enough time on it. Nevertheless, when you reach the stage to put together a text, things become more difficult and detailed. Good progress was made compared to the previous meeting, and now there is a clear path ahead of us, and I consider this a positive point. It was agreed that both sides start working on the text for a possible agreement, and then exchange the drafts and decide on a date for the third round.